5, 4, 3, 2.
And we've got TRETA and NOKAP here. And so as I'm sitting here looking at the side of TRETA, double Ragnar and a Marceau. So we're seeing full use of those limits of 3 DDs for if you're taking Marceau, Kleber, Ragnar combos to be full use. Des Moines, Moskva, Napoli, and another Henri spotting here. And then a Yamato in Ohio for the side of TRETA. And one thing interesting, Raptors, we go over is, remember, this is a 4 cap setup. So this is the first one of the 4 cap setups we have today.
Indeed, this will be our first time seeing the new configuration of Sea of Fortune, and probably the first time for many of these teams to try it out. Opposing TRETA from the South Spawn, we have NOKAP fielding in Ohio, a St. Vincent of their own, Salem, Goliath, Napoli, Moskva, nice mix of cruisers, fronted by Kleber, Marceau, and Shimakaze.
Yeah, it'll be definitely interesting to see how they go. And I like this Ragnar Des Moines push into C that we're seeing early on from the side of TRETA. That'll be really nice to go. And then you have the Ragnar, Henri, and Yamato that are going to push into D.
Yeah, they're using, looks like both teams opting for the speedy French go-go boats to pick up that side quote-unquote home cap, as Zath called it in the intro video. And then we'll have to see how things play out over here. We've taken very different tacks and very different approaches to the map, depending on which side they spawned on.
Yep, and just keep going for 1 second.
No problem. So there goes the Shima onto the bottom of D, getting radared by the Des Moines. So he's going to have to bail out of there. Another Ragnar, double Ragnar. Oh, double Ragnar is rude. So rude. I love it. He's going to have to bail out of there, and he does successfully. No problem. Only still got another rack, 2 racks. Oh, okay. He did dump all of his torpedoes. Apologies.
Now, I do have to ask, if one Ragnar is inherently underpowered, does that mean that 2 Ragnars are extremely underpowered or about regularly powered?
Yes, extremely underpowered. Now, these Shimakaze torpedoes coming in for Diogo's Ragnar right now. He needs to find a thread the gap. He's got it. He's good to go. Woo.
That was a really nice dodge. You don't see dodges
very
like
well
that
done
all the time.
And Ragnar does not handle well. Like, that is a ship that just does not handle well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fight over here at the side of A-Cap. Marceau and Kleber chasing down the Marceau of TRETA and pushing him hard.
Yeah, they're definitely getting some damage out of it, but like everybody's running away from everybody else. Look at them. They're all angled to run back south, right?
Yep. And I mean, you can't blame them when you don't know where a double Ragnar is at the start of the game.
Yep. Now, one of the philosophical differences we're seeing here a bit, you're looking at Salem, St. Vincent, and double French go-go boats over here at the B cap for NOKAP. But on the opposing them at the top, you've got TRETA with a Napoli, a Moskva, and a Marceau. That's a much more low-key, almost a kiting configuration.
It is very definitely set up for a chance to kite, but you see it that on the other side, for example, you've got the Ragnar Henri Yamato over at D. Now, one thing interesting is that NOKAP is completely ignoring C. C has been sitting here capped and points ticking for the side of TRETA for about 1.5 minutes, if not 2 minutes now. And so they're just slowly gaining a lead. It's not a big lead, but it's gradually increasing.
Well, Milk and Cheese is Shima stepping onto D. Once again, he's going to get radared here by somebody. It's a question of whether or not, let's see, Parzival's moving up with his radar, trying to make sure he gets the Shimakaze well within range. Still waiting for him to pop it. I'm surprised he hasn't yet. It's got to come soon. There it is. There it is. He's finally got it up. Shima going to take some more damage here under the guns of 2 different Ragnars, it looks like.
Yep, and the more important thing is failure to get the cap, so that point lead keeps ticking.
Yep.
I mean, the damage on the Shima is nice because he can't heal it, but the bigger thing is just he's out of the cap, and you're growing your lead more and more.
These double Ragnars tag teaming this cap defense is just rude. Like, if you're Milk and Cheese, you got to be rolling your eyes like, more of this crap? You got to be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
It's working so far. NOKAP sliding out to about a 50-point lead here. 5 minutes gone. Yeah. Their French go-go boats over here on the 1-2 line repositioning a bit. You're seeing random guy cutting across the F line, headed back towards mid.
And I gotta wonder
Nico taking a torp there.
Yeah.
Losing half his HP.
You have to wonder if there was a plan they were expecting or something that got kind of thrown there, because they pushed, but then they stopped. I don't know if they weren't expecting both Moskva and Napoli or what, and now they're trying to reposition the French boats, but the French boats want to be out on the flank, you know, farming down stuff, not having to push into the middle where they're going to run into a Des Moines.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm looking at NOKAP's deployment. I'm kind of scratching my head as how they're going to pull this off. Like, what is it? Once again, Milk and Cheese trying to get back into the decap. Once again, he's going to get radared by somebody. It's only a matter of time.
And he's backed out of the cap already, but the Ragnar's sitting right outside the cap.
Parzival's Ragnar is in trouble. Watch, he's about to die.
Oh, yeah.
That is a big, big kill for the Shimakaze. Milk and Cheese getting some revenge there. NOKAP getting their first kill.
He's got to feel really happy about that one after dealing with all the crap from those Ragnars for that long.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, Marceau Crazy Random Guy's in a problem spot now. That Rice Shower Des Moines saying, ooh, feed me fresh French destroyer.
They know where he's at now. He gave his position away before he was into the cap a bit. I'm a little surprised at that, and now he's kind of pinned.
And he also just burned his DCP because of the fact that he got a single fire, so Des Moines is ready to open up if that Marceau tries to push out.
They're trying to use him to block the cap points. He's not lit from there. Okay, he was. Briefly. Yep, now the radar's got him. But I don't think they can hit him. Yeah. All the shells the Des Moines would fire are going to hit that little... Oh, he can hit him in the bow.
And look what's about to happen to the back of him. We got Jensenovsky coming in on an angle, and here's the pinch.
Look at this. Yep, they're going to pinch him. Crazy Random Guy's put himself in a bit of a bad position, and it looks like it might cost him his ship. He's about to discover there's a Marceau crawling up his stern. He doesn't know it yet, but he's about to. Seconds away here.
And he still doesn't know he's spotted yet, and here comes the Marceau.
He still doesn't know. Now he knows.
And it's too late. He doesn't have the gun turn.
It's too late now. No, he's dead already.
Oh, and he hits the island.
He never even gets off a shot. A textbook assassination there from TRETA. Well done.
That's one of the best plays you will see a DD and a cruiser make today.
Yeah. That's just, so well executed. And still, NOKAP has not yet managed to pick up the decap.
And look at the Colbert of Nico. Nico's about to go down if he's not very careful. Napoli about to finish him. One of those secondary shells hits him and boom.
Holy cow, what happened there? Goodness gracious.
When I looked over, he was at 5K, but the Napoli had him spotted, and Napoli has HE shells and secondary.
If you're TRETA now, you need to push this advantage, right? You've got nothing but a Salem and a St. Vincent on the entire western half of the map. You need to get up in these guys' face and put faces and push them out just like that. The Ohio taking half the Salem's remaining HP away.
And the Ohio on the other side for NOKAP is he's trying to tank, and he's got the ability to heal up, but he's just getting farmed. Henri, Yamato, and Ragnar all saying, feed me the damage here. And
Salem is absolutely getting pincered. The Napoli coming up from astern. The Moskva sitting straight ahead of him. The Ohio got him under his guns. There goes the Moskva. He's going to go out in 2 salvos. He's already burned his fancy heel. There he goes.
Yep.
TRETA realizing that, smelling the blood in the water.
Oh, yeah, and you can see the full push. Napoli going in on the St. Vincent, challenging down onto him. Not sure where those shots from the Yamato were for, because I feel like those have been... That ship's been dead longer than those shots could have been in the air. But anyway, the St. Vincent... St. Vincent using his fancy heel, but the Napoli just sitting there going to get dark and just use his secondaries and let the Moskva tank. And the Ohio we talked about is about to go down. There's his heel, but he's gone.
Wow. They put the Ohio in the cap, presumably either to draw fire or thinking that would eventually let them tick it up. And they do, but what a costly cap, right?
And watch out. We're about to get a second possible assassination here from the Marceau.
Oh, it's coming. Oh,
he's spotted.
Oh. One of the things that I always tell, like, folks who watch my regular stream, just me derping around in boats, I like to say, don't ever trade your ship for a cap. And nowhere is that more important, more prevalent, more critical than King of the Sea. And we just kind of watch these guys literally trade a battleship for a cap. And that feels terrible.
And not only that, let's see if the Shima gets out of here completely safe. He
Yes,
does.
he managed. He took 0 damage right there. Can you believe it?
Goliath on the corner, though, getting really focused here by the Yamato, Henri, and Ragnar. And now watch for the Napoli. Looks like the Napoli wants to make the play onto the Marceau. But
Napoli looks like he wants this kill.
he's going to take a lot of damage for it, and this just reeks of desperation at this point.
It is. It's a desperation play because, well, let's be honest. Look at the score. You're almost 500 points down. There's 9 minutes to play. You're missing 3 ships, including one of your battleships being dead and the other one being so far out of position that it's basically not relevant, and it'll eventually get farmed down. So, like, man, if you're gonna make a play, you gotta do something. You gotta take some risks.
You gotta take some risks. Here come the torps
Napoli's
from the
going
Marceau.
out. Boom.
And
Boom. Oh, the second set missed. Missed completely.
Now, will that be enough to cause the Marceau to go down? Doesn't look like it, though, because the Ohio's right there
Oh,
for the
my goodness.
strike.
Look, you see what Jensen did? Look at Jensen. He ducked into this little tiny cove and managed to shelter himself from some of the Napoli secondaries and some of those shells. That is brilliant ship handling.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for the Moskva, though. Here comes the Moskva. But 5 kills to 1, a 200,000 health lead, and a 600-point lead. This is gone.
This is over, right? Like, there's no way they're coming back. They could lose the Marceau here, and they've more than gotten good use out of Jensen here.
Mm-hmm.
Shima goes down.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before they claim the St. Vincent. Goliath goes down. Yeah, it's kind of all over but the crying here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, their Moskva's still sitting on 55,000, but Yamato is going to feast on the Moskva. And the Henri just sitting out there at the side going, like, even the Ragnar doesn't care. He's just busy firing away at the Moskva when he's on 2,500 health with no heals.
TRETA with a really solid win here, looking just very, very good pole to pole. Excellent technical play, excellent strategic play, right? Realizing that the Marceau was caught out in the gap near the sea cap on the western edge there, bringing in the Marceau. They could pincer him. That was like a free kill.
That was.
I think they're going to...
Neither of these teams are bad teams. NOKAP's a very strong team.
Not at
TRETA's
all.
a very strong team. I expect to see both these go far in the tournament. But this has got to feel really good for TRETA to come on here with this win.
They do manage to finally bag the other Ragnar. Things looked really good for for NOKAP when they picked up that initial kill, right, on the Ragnar, right? The Shimakaze, they had to feel really good about their day, but it all kind of went downhill after that.
Yep, and it's all over but the death of the St. Vincent, and that is coming right there, ladies and gentlemen.
There it goes.
And your winner will be the side of TRETA. And GG, well played to both teams.
Indeed, TRETA picking up the win there on Sea of Fortune.